victorious financial training. Never allow money to dictate your mood. Never allow money to determine your reflections, the reflection on your faces, so that people can easily know that, Sapa, they worry this guy. That means this guy doesn't have much cash.
Focal Point Ministries, equipping global visionary leaders.
All right, dear viewers, you are welcome again to this YouTube channel where we, receive divine insights and understanding that will help us to become outstanding in life. Today, we just want to see briefly on financial training. You see, one of the things that controls the mind of man is money. I'm telling you the truth. In fact, it's so prominent that Jesus says that you cannot serve God and mammon. And mammon is likened to the god of money or the excessive love for money. And Paul, speaking about the excessive love of money, he said, the root of all evil is the love of money. That the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's what Jesus calls mammon. So money is very, very important in our day-to-day activities. Money is very, very important in every step we take every day. Money is crucial. Even if you are at home, you are spending money, you are going out, you are spending money, you are sleeping at times, you are spending money as well. While waking up, you continue to spend money. There is hardly any moment where whatever you want to do, whatever you are doing, does not involve money. So it's very, very important for us, therefore, to have this little advice. First of all, as parents, you need to train your children with respect to financial life. You need to give your children, a very important lesson of money. First of all, let them realize that money is important in life, that in anything they want to do, they must ensure that they are successful financially. But at the same time, let them realize also that money is not everything. Money is not everything. That first of all, your relationship with God matters a lot, and your relationship with man matters as much. The reason why that second point is very important is because many people, in the name of money, have destroyed their relationship with God. They've abandoned their faith. They've left the kingdom. They've gone to the devil for financial assistance. And many people also, all in the name of money, they have jeopardized human relationships. And now I wonder, if they get the money, what about other things that only relationship can solve? How will they have it done? So let them realize, and we also must also learn that. Please learn that money is not everything. So for the sake of money, never destroy your relationship with God. And for the sake of money, never destroy your relationship with men. Either you have abundance of money, or you have little of it, or you don't even have anything. Never because you don't have money, then you become unnecessarily anxious and you are angry at God. And you are also vexing with men who have money who don't help you. And never because you have abundance of it, then you become arrogant with men, thinking that, what do I need from you? Or you become independent. You declare self-independent from God. No, only God is self-sustaining. You are not self-sustaining. So money is not self-sustaining. Money cannot sustain you. Only God can sustain you. Money cannot, uphold your truth. Relationship with men is what will help you to be upheld at tough time. So what am I saying is that number one in financial training is that money is crucial. Money is important. Number two, which is very important, money is not everything. Number three, never allow money to control your mind. Never allow money to control your feelings. The moment money takes deep roots in your feeling, you are finished. The moment money controls your thinking, I'm telling you, you are limited for life. The moment money occupies your mind, you are a slave already. That is the truth you must know. Money is good. Money is powerful. But never allow money to control your thinking. Never allow money to determine your emotions. Never allow money. It's easy. When a man has money, he's happy. And when there is, shortage of cash, such shortage of supply, then it becomes angry. Money is paper. Money is what man calls it to be. Money is what you call it to be. Imagine now they are proposing in Nigeria, maybe they are going to have, a 2-decimal replacement of our currency, whereby maybe 1,000 before becomes 100 naira or 10 naira, something like that. There is a policy they are coming up with like that. So as to regulate our economy. And I was like, regulation indeed. Anyway, that is that about that. But what I'm saying is this. If Nigeria government should say today that 1,000 naira note has become 10 naira, come on, what happens to that? Immediately, that 1,000 naira becomes 10 naira in your hand. Immediately, with immediate effect, it becomes 10 naira in your hand. What is that telling you? Money is what man calls it to be. If you say that this handkerchief today now is now, $1 or $10 or $100, then anyone that has this is carrying $100. Money is what man calls it to be. There was a time salt was used as means of exchange, and it was legal. So wherever you take salt to, you can pick whatever you want to pick if the value of the salt equals the value of what you want to pick. So salt was used as money. There was a time in history they are using cowrie shells as money. So now we are using paper. So money is what man calls it to be. So never allow that paper to control your thinking, to control your mind. Never allow money to destabilize your emotions. Never allow money to sow the seed of depression into your heart. Never allow money to make you think worthless of yourself because you don't have much paper in the bank or much paper in your hand or much paper in your pocket. No, it's very, very important. It's part of curious financial training. Never allow money to dictate your mood. Never allow money to determine your reflections, the reflection on your faces, so that people can easily know that, Sapa, they worry this guy. That means this guy doesn't have much cash. Or because they can see it on you. No, never allow money to determine your appearance. Never allow money to determine your mood. The scripture says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. So maintain joy all the time. Maintain joy. Money is just what man calls it to be. That shouldn't determine your disposition. That shouldn't determine your perception. That shouldn't determine your imagination. That shouldn't determine your emotionalism. That shouldn't determine your thinking, your cogitation. It should not determine your meditation. That means you have to learn how to control money. That is the meaning. So learn to control money. Learn to control money. When you have surplus of it, learn to control it. When you have, sufficient of it, learn to control it. When you have, scarcity of it, learn to control money. If you cannot control money, money will control you. I repeat, if you cannot control money, money will control you. Irrespective of your account statement, learn to control your reactions towards money. Learn to control your reactions. It is because of that some people have become dubious. It's because of that some have decided to run away, relocate, and change their identity because of how much. Because of how much? Because of ordinary paper. Never allow money to control you. Ensure that you control money. And when you control money, only then legitimately can you think about these 3 steps to financial freedom. Number 1, the making of money. Number 2, the managing of money. And number 3, the multiplication of money. Those are 3 financial keys to financial stress-free life. The making of money, managing it, and multiplying it. So you must think of what you can do, for you to have cash flow, for you to enjoy the supply. And what can you do? It's all about service. It's all about making goods available. In Psalm 1 verse 3, the scripture says, whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. So whatsoever you do shall prosper. So there are things you need to do if you're going to be financially prosperous. That is the first step to financial liberty. So get engaged. Do something that will bless humanity. Render services that will solve human problems. And number 2 is, as money comes in, learn the management principle. If you cannot manage money, money is going to mismanage your life. That is the truth. If you cannot manage money, money will mismanage your life. So learn to manage money. Very, very important. I will read to us a scripture in the book of Luke chapter 16. Jesus speaking to us there about the management system of money. Luke chapter 16. Okay, let's start from verse 9. And I say unto you, Jesus is speaking to us here. Verse 9. And I say unto you, make yourself friends of mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitation. Now, verse 10 is the main place we are going. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. The more the money you have, the more the tendency for you to be mismanaged if you don't learn to manage money. The more the cash flow you have, the more the propensity for your life to be mismanaged if you don't learn to manage money. That's what Jesus is saying. He said that he that cannot manage small cannot manage much. But the one who can be faithful, who can manage little, he said, will be faithful in much, will be able to manage much. So faithfulness with money is in good management of money. That is what the scripture is saying here. Verse 11, it said, if therefore you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? The unrighteous mammon, I told you the other time, is money. So what he's saying is that if you cannot manage money, then how would God promote you? How would you enter into the multiplication stage? How would God bring you the true riches that money cannot even afford, that money cannot even bring, that money cannot even buy? So learn to manage money. The management of money is very, very important. Very, very important. He that has capacity to manage little is on his way to having abundance. But he that cannot manage little, even if he has much, his life will be grossly mismanaged. Until you learn to manage money, money will continue to mismanage your life. And the third one is how to multiply money. That's talking about, engaging in things that will having alternative source of incomes, investment is part of life. It's part of life. It's very, very important. Having investment, cold cash investment, things you can do, and yet, we give a multiplying effect to your financial life. It's very, very important. Teach these things also to your children. Teach your children to be financially independent. Teach them only to look unto God for financial assistance. And that is where I'm rounding up. Look unto God for your financial flow. The scripture says, I will lift up my eyes, Psalm 121 verse 1. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence shall my help come from? My help shall come from God who created the heaven and the earth. So look unto God for your financial supply. Ensure that you also do based on your sizes. Don't price what you cannot afford. Economists call it ineffective demand. And when you not get it by force, you enter into debt. You move from ineffective demand, you go into debt. So don't price what you cannot afford. Don't go for things that are beyond your size. Learn to be contented with what you have and learn to be contented with what you can afford for now. That is not poverty. That is wisdom. Learn to be contented with what you have. Depend on God for supplies, and the little you have, ensure you manage it and be satisfied with it. Then walk your way into financial liberty forever as God will continue to promote you here and there. God bless you.